What's going on, guys? KDG here, back with another video on Tales of Crestoria. And in today's video, guys, we got one more unit coming out in between finding out if we're going to get any more anniversary units, such as Bloodsin Vicious and Bloodsin Mycella. Now, with that being said, though, guys, is this going to be a bait banner? This has to be a bait banner. It freaking has to be, just because we saw what was going on with the actual, like, after, you know, chapter 8, right? The after missions that we actually got. It was a bunch of cutscenes, blah 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 blah, talking about the new powers, and, you know, so on and so forth. I'm kind of thrown in a loop here. I don't know what the devs are doing here for this anniversary. Are they trying to surprise us, or are they going to do something that's like kind of like, hey, we didn't tell you that we were going to do this, but here's the surprise. Here's 2 more banners for, you know, Vicious and Mycella. If they did that, cool, you know. But we have a new unit here that I just didn't see coming, and because it's in the middle of anniversary, right? I got a feeling that this is straight bait, like straight bait. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, I also got to tell you guys real quick before we even start, this is going to be my last video probably for a minute, just because I am getting ready to move. So my household stuff is being picked up tomorrow. Well, not my household goods and everything, but, like, you know, stuff that I want to get to my new house pretty fast, like my computer and stuff like that. So there might be a slight delay on videos. I mean, I do have a laptop that I can use, but just doing the videos on that laptop is really hard, because for my iMac that I use, because I use the iMac to make these videos, it's a bigger screen. That's a smaller screen, and I don't think that my wife has the stuff on there that I have on mine. And granted, we share, but still. Anyway, just kind of give you guys a heads up. There might be a slight delay in terms of videos if you guys are, you know, new to the channel. Don't think I just forgot about the game or anything like that, guys. I am in that transition period right now where I'm going to be moving from one place to another, like halfway across the world. So please be understanding, and just understand that, you know, eventually, once everything gets settled, I will be back to making videos for you guys. And I mean, I love this game. I love making videos for you guys. Love the interaction that I get for those that actually watch them, and you know, that leave comments and all that good stuff. It helps out. So anyway, that's enough of that. Just want to give you guys a heads up of what's happening pretty soon, so you're not like just kind of taken back and like, what's going on, right? But let's talk about this unit. So let's go into the notices right now. And before we even start, guys, if this is the video for you guys, want to know about the new character coming out, if you're going to be pulling all that good jazz, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out, helps me grow as a content creator. And I always gotta say that, even though sometimes I feel iffy about saying that, just because I don't consider myself a consistent YouTuber. But at the same time, in order for me to be able to be consistent, I need that consistent support from my, you know, from viewers. So anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at SSR Aegis pledging peace at seal. All right, it's gonna be a premium summon. For the second half of the free July Premium Summon medals. So obviously you got that. This is going to be here Wednesday, July 21st through Friday, August 6th. So just over maybe 2 weeks time frame. And here we go for the unit here. SSR Aegis is going to be a Earth unit this time around. Obviously he uses Spear. The HP value is going to be 2200 for the Memorial Stone. Attack at 800, defense at 2000. I can already see he's HP and defense oriented, guys. Just like his water version, if I'm not mistaken. Now the skill is, Memorial skill resist poison 6. 100% poison resist. So cool, that's actually not a bad skill. Especially if you're going after, you know, units that can do poison, especially in the actual tower right now, because my water team is just terrible. But that's besides the point. Anyway, let's take a look at the character. So Aegis, pledging peace at sea, HP 57,600, attack at 2,640, defense at 4,200. So obviously, got, like I said, HP, defense oriented, just like his water unit. I'm surprised at actually going this route, just because I would have thought that it would have made him more of a offensive unit, but yeah, they're kind of keeping him more defensive and sort of like a tank. Now, looking at his skill, Guardian of the Seas, he has 50% attack to Earth allies at 40 hits, and plus 20 to the overlimit gauge of Earth allies when arts are used. I mean, that's okay, I can see. I mean, that plus 50% attack is good, right? 40 hits. I mean, depending on if he's a combo starter himself, we'll see. But the plus 20 to overlimit gauge of Earth allies when arts are used is actually really, really strong, because a lot of my Earth units don't have a high overlimit gauge. So you're getting 40 if you use both his skill 1 and skill 2, or art 1 and art 2 off the rip. 40 plus whatever the other units get, so you can kind of build your overlimits, especially for those higher overlimit gauge users or units out there. So I mean, I can see the utility with that. Now, would I say go for this unit? We'll find out as we go. Let's see. So looking at the Mystic Art, Ariel Gaia Velato. Okay, I'm not even gonna try it. It's gonna be a physical attack, 150% hits 40 times. So boom, already off the rip, 40 times, 40 hits. I guess you get that plus 50% attack to the Earth allies right there, right? With the additional effect of 100% chance to increase attack of all allies by 50% for 5 turns. Okay, that's actually not bad. It's a good support, right? Now his overlimit is going to be 180, so this is going to be something that happens quite often. So I mean, with an overlimit of 180, that's like 2 to 3 turns, depending on what you have in your party. So I can see that can be like 30% with maybe 2 or 3 turns in between. So I don't know. I mean, I see that. Okay, I see that. No, art 1, frenzied transfixion. You're right. Okay, whatever. It's gonna be a physical attack at 110%. Hits 22 times to one enemy with a cooldown of 2. This will only have the additional effect of 100% chance to increase attack of all allies by 10% for 4 turns. Okay here. Now, I'm not the best at math, but I'm thinking you got 30% if you can do at least 2 turn rotations on the Mystic Art, right? Then you also have another 10% added on that. So maybe 40% plus the plus 50 right there attack to Earth allies. So you're looking at about an 80 to 90% increase in turns of attack from just having the Mystic Art twice and also the Art 1 at least twice, maybe less than that, who knows. Just public math, guys, I'm not great at it, okay? But still, I can see the utility there. Now, Earth units are not known for their high damage potential, except for Aizen, Shigure, maybe Crest, maybe. I mean, my Earth team does not do damage. They're mostly just hit gens to kind of get you there to have like one unit take them out. And I only have one dupe in my EX Shigure, and he's still helping me clear content. So I can see if I had a maxed out unit taking advantage of this that can actually do damage, I can see the utility in that. Now, that's just beside the fact. I don't want to get sidetracked. Let's take a look at Art 2. So, Piercing Deluge. It's going to be a physical attack, 80%, hits 16 times to 2 plus enemies AoE, with a cooldown of 4. With the additional effect of 100% chance to increase attack of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. Okay. I see what they're doing here. I think they know that they didn't give Earth units a lot of I think that they know they didn't give a lot of Earth units a lot of attack, and there's not really that many that you can choose from like there are for like fire units or like dark units that have like extreme attack stats and stuff like that. So this Aegis obviously is better than his water version, okay? Just because that he increases the attack of your party for like 5 turns, and then 4 turns, and then 2 turns. And, you know, this is gonna just be compounded on top of everything. So he is a great support unit on that front. Now, he's not the greatest when it comes down to attack. He's not. Gotta say that up front. But he can kind of tank it though. 57,000 HP at his minimum value for maxed out is pretty good. Same thing with his defense. If you put on a burl on him, even more defense. He's gonna be a walking stone. No one can do damage to him. It's crazy. Now let's take a look at his strengths real quick, because this is what the game talks about. So his high hit count mystic art and art comes with an attack boosting additional effect. A great support attacker who brings up the party's attacking power. His awakened skill boosts the overlimit gauge of allies who share the same element. Pair him with characters of the same element to pummel your enemy with mystic arts. So I can see that. Now, Transcendence, obviously they're not going to talk about what kind of panels he has, so we're not going to know exactly what he brings to the table. And looking at other units that can kind of compete with him, I'm thinking about Lloyd, I'm thinking about the Earth version Yuri, I'm thinking about, who's another good Earth kind of, attack starter. I'm trying to think. There's not really many, because Earth is kind of unique. You got Mint there, you got Christmas Mila, you have Edna, you have Aizen, you have Shigure, you have Cress, but a lot of them just have high defense, and some of them have some good attack, a little bit of attack. Like Cress has pretty good attack, same thing with Shigure, but they're just not known for damage as the other units are. And I think because of that, this is why this Aegis is here, kind of giving you a little bit more oomph, I would say, in terms of getting your attack up. And it's for the entire party, so I can't even front on that. It's for the entire party. 15% 5 turns on the mystic art, 10% extra for 4 turns on the art 1, and then 20% extra for all allies for 2 turns with the art 2. And the cooldown for art 1 is 2, and the cooldown for art 2 is 4. So I mean, you're gonna have some type of attack up going on if you just use this character, from his mystic art all the way down to his art 2. And not to mention, like, if there's any other characters you have on the team that can kind of boost, like crit rate or crit damage, I mean, this is just one piece of the pie. So I see the utility, I see what this character can do. I'm not mad about it at all. I just wish that they may have designed the Earth units to be a little bit stronger than what they are, because they're more defense and HP oriented that I've seen in terms of other characters from other, attributes and stuff like that. But that's just me. That's just me. So anyway, obviously we have the medals here. So if you guys want to go for this unit, get him, pull him down. You can use this for exchanging if you don't get him, to kind of go for the pity. It is what it is. I don't know how I feel about this. And the only reason why I'm saying I don't know how I feel about this is because I got a good feeling. Excuse me, guys. I got a good feeling that, we're only getting one Blood Sin unit in the anniversary, when, I think one of the content creators, Potty Muffin, was saying that, in the half anniversary, we got more units on one banner. And that was Machina, that was a Sid, and Forte. We were able to do the not limited, but like the step up summons essentially for them. And they haven't been back since, until this past banner that came out showcasing all 3 of them. So now that they're back and we're in the first anniversary, and you're gonna nerf us down to 1 unit. Now granted, this Kanata is crazy. Like this Kanata is crazy. And I'm just gonna take a look at mine real quick once I can get to him real quick. So like, I can't complain about this Kanata at all, because he is doing damage, he's doing numbers. Actually, you guys can see I already got him maxed out, because I used some of my resources that I had saved up for the awakening stones, etc., and so on and so forth. Now, Transcendence, on the other hand, we're still working on that. I just don't really have a good water team to kind of go for those materials, but it is what it is. Eventually we'll get there. But just saying that we got Kanata, right? He's great. What about Vicious and Mycella? They gotta come eventually. And I got a good feeling that they might be coming, this round down the line, for at least the first anniversary, or maybe halfway through, and then like the last one at the very end. We'll see. I got a feeling that Vicious, if they go that route, I got a feeling that Vicious will be the last one. And it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I don't want to drag this video out too much longer. Just kind of wanted to talk about the current new unit coming to the game. I'm kind of surprised that they're going to go this route. I mean, Aegis, out of all the other units, is finally getting a alternate in terms of his normal, or the one that we all know him being, a water unit. Not bad. I don't feel bad about it. I think he's a great addition. I think what he brings to the table is good. I'm just kind of baffled that they're going to go this route and during the anniversary. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, gonna wrap it up here. Once again, kind of get you guys a reminder, I'm going to be gone for probably about a month in terms of you know, just things happening. I might have some videos here and there if I have time to make them, but I want you guys to know that I'm not going to be as consistent as I've been when, you know, new things happen to the game, just because I'm going to be in that moving transition period. So please understand, guys. I understand if this is not for you. It is what it is, guys. However, I'm not gone. Eventually, once everything settles down and I get everything set up for me and my family, we'll be back to making videos on this game. So with that being said, though, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Once again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I've been KDG. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. Remember to always walk tall, my friends, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.